Alright, in today's video guys, let's talk about this new Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks banner that we got up here, and whether you should summon or skip. So, this banner, straight off the bat, I will say, is probably one of the best banners we've had this year. I don't know if I'd say it's better than anniversary banners. Actually, no, I don't think it would be, but it's in a contender for, like, you know, top, like, tier, like, banners we've had this year, right? So, let's have a look through, and then we'll talk more about it, right? So, we've got Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks, which looks like a credible unit, I would probably say. Yet again, I was sort of going to try and test him in-game first before I fully give my thoughts about him. Because I like to see characters in-game first and just look on paper. Because sometimes characters are really good reading the kits and all that, but then in-game you can sort of see their flaws in that. So, I'd say he's very good at this point. You know, just reading his kit, but I don't want to say exactly where he is just yet till I sort of play him a little bit more. So, we got Gotenks. Then we also have Vegeta and Goku here, which is obviously their... It's not their first return back, but I would say it's their first return on just a normal LF banner, because they were on that pretty, like, well, the big bait banner, I guess you can call it. So this is their sort of return, but not quite their first return, if that sort of makes sense, but it technically is. But yeah, they're still a very good unit, obviously. So if you get them, we'll do it to them, obviously that's huge. And then we have Super Saiyan 82, yet again, he's a pretty good unit. You know, obviously not many people will have him. But him being on more banners obviously makes it easier to pick up. So you get him as well. That's pretty good as well. We have Pycon. I did talk about this in my summon video. It is a bit weird that they've sort of returned already. It feels like, I could be wrong, but I thought they returned not the Diamond banner obviously, but the banner before. I thought they were... Actually, is the banner still up? I was going to quickly check. I might be going a little bit insane. But I do remember him being on a banner recently, not too recently, but recent enough sort of thing, right? I could be wrong. Okay, maybe it could have been the banner before this one, right? But yeah, they're back again already. Like I said, I do think it's a little bit too quick, but it's not a big deal, right? So what else we got? So we got the Big Duo here as well, which obviously after the Zenkai, they're a pretty good unit. Well, really good unit actually. So more dupes to them, obviously the better. So they're a pretty good pickup. Kid Buu, yet again, after Zenkai, really good unit. Super Saiyan Goku, I don't want to say just yet how good or bad he is, because his plat equipment should be dropping next week, right? So he could be really good after his equipment, or he could just be the same. So he could be the really good or really bad, but I sort of want to wait and see how he looks, right? So who else we got? Then we also got Majin Buu and Hercule Assist, right? So they're a normal sparking unit, but the reason why I don't fully judge them to like indicate the banner is they'll return eventually on the unfeatured unfeatured list. So you will eventually get them if you don't get them from this banner. But that's why I harshly judge the LFs, because they're not going to return as often as obviously, you know, the regular sparking units, right? So overall, I would say you can probably summon this banner if you want. Now, the only reason why I say if you want is there's one big thing coming up for Legends, which is, for me, sort of indicating maybe skip. And that's Legends Fest, right? So Legends Fest is happening in a few more weeks, I'd say, or a month and a bit. And obviously Legends Fest is basically like a second anniversary for Legends, you can basically call it. So that's why I'm sort of on the fence about this banner. I don't think it's a bad idea to summon, because you're not going to get mega shafted, right? And there's another thing I will bring up. It doesn't quite indicate how good the banner is. But as you can see here, Majin Buu's on this banner, and then Shin as well, right? So they are on the unfeatured list, but that's what I was explaining about with Majin Buu and Hercule. It's not going to matter too much if you don't get them, because they will like return eventually, just on the unfeatured sparkings. So that's obviously very good, right? But yeah, overall, I would say... Yeah, I would say you can summon if you want. Like I said, it's not going to matter too much, because, you know, the chances of you getting shafted on this banner isn't very high, I would say, because there's a few reasons, right? Obviously, the banner list is obviously pretty stacked. Plus, you have the big thing here, which if you watched my videos before, I always talk about this, right? The big thing why I think LF banners are really good is, for one, guaranteed pity to get the new unit, or LF Z power, right? So that's why I think this banner is obviously... Oh, and tickets as well. So that's why I say with these LF banners, you're not going to get as shafted as you would if, like, let's say for example I went like 50k CC, I'll go Jeter's banner. There's a chance I might not get him. Well, there's a very good chance I won't get him, but at least on Gotenks' banner I can save up my medals to eventually get him, sort of thing. So that's why I prefer these banners, right? But yeah, that's going to be today's video, guys. So yeah, basically at the end of the day, if you want to summon, go for it. There's not really any big loss there. It's just remember, if you do want to summon, Legends Fest is happening very soon, right? So you sort of want to keep that in mind if you want to go deep in the banner or not. But yeah, if you guys need any more help, do my best to sort of help you out there. And yeah, if you guys want to see more, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you as a win the next one.